signal here.
Good signal, that's good.
Yeah. So Lilias Eadie, 1640 to 1704. So what was that? 64 years old. They feared she would rise from the dead. How could she, as she was an ordinary woman, accused? So this was poor Lilias Eadie, who was thought to be a witch. So they buried her somewhere out here under a stone where the tide would come in and cover her. The 1st or 4th? Tory Burn? Tory Burn.
Just the fine post.
Right, there's the sign there, I'll just let you see it. Yep, Fife Coast.
There's a woman named Jean Bizet that accused her of being a witch. They had a dispute. Jean was drunk, I think Jean was drunk, and she shouted at Elias that he was drunk, and she accused her of being a witch. In the kind of 1700s, I suppose that was like, that's all it took.
Oh yeah, the rumour factory.
It was James I'm going to say James IV, I could be wrong on that one. He was very much into getting rid of so-called witches and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, it went to trial. She went to the minister. Told the minister that under, I think there was torture, to be honest with you, and she basically confessed, she saw devil dancing, wearing hats and that kind of
terrible
stuff. But there was definite torture involved. And yeah, she confessed to being a witch.
Yeah, if you look on Scott's Land channel, that's Scott there. He's done a proper video on this.
It's one of these ones where I suppose it gets forgotten about, because Scotland has got a history of witch trials and things, and like for example the Paisley witch trial happened after Salem. Everybody heard about the Salem witch trials, but Paisley had it after. So these people, tend to get forgotten about, and I think it's history. And this is a wee historic pocket. But yeah, it all came down to you're a witch, and she confessed under torture. But they believed that if you put them out to sea, buried them at sea, they couldn't come back from the dead.
Yeah.
And that's why there's a flat slab, and I would not recommend anybody going out. I can never remember it. It's down that pocket we were shown. But yeah, if they believed that if you were buried out to sea, you wouldn't come back.
Interesting, yeah. Folk beliefs that you get.
Mugdock's got a wee tiny walk in the middle of it, and that's where they had witch trials as well. And you used to try and drown people up there, and if you survived that, which some people did, you weren't a witch. That was the means. Pottery.
Oh, you got some.
Wee bits of random pottery just seems to wash up as well, Victorian stuff.
Oh yeah.
Have a look. You just never know.
Never know what you're going to find.
You just never know.
Yeah, we're interested in kind of folk legends and all the rest of it, folk beliefs. We visited a place in an island called Visby.
Okay.
It was time was Visby on the island called Gotland, belongs to Sweden. And they believed way back that if you died in front of the fire, then you were liable to come back, try to come back after death, back home
Right.
again.
Okay, wow.
So if somebody died in front of the fire, when they buried them face down. So they could dig all they liked. They were never good.
Wow.
It's a kind of zombie type thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's that one?
Yeah.
Pot or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Must be something nicer than that. Yeah, we're walking about a beach where a witch was buried. I think it was Janet Eadie. If you look at the start of this video later, she was buried under a stone somewhere over there, so the tide would come in. And there was no way she was going to come back from the dead. This is on the coast of Fife, a place called Toryburn. Oh, there they are. A lot of geese as well over there. 2 swans and a lot of geese. I'll try and zoom in on the birds. Apologies for the noise, cover your ears, but it makes some noise when I zoom in on the phone. Touching the screen. Wow, I got some birds. What are those? That was lucky catching them.
You're right.
Which are the birds over there, Scott? There's a lot of geese. Whoa, loads of birds. A lot of geese noise around. Apologies for the wind sound, but I haven't got the means of drowning that out yet. I think it's lots of geese. Grey-lag geese or pink-footed geese. It's the time of year when you're liable to find them in fields. Grazing. Wow. Well, that's the River Forth over there. It's widening out, so I suppose it's now the Firth of Forth, the estuary of the River Forth. And we're on the Fife coast, the north side of that. And further over the other side, if you go that way, you'd end up looking across to Edinburgh. Yeah, one of our last witches to be buried, maybe the last, the last. It's 1704, I think it said on the plaque. And she was buried over there under one of these stones. So the sea would come over and cover her, and there was no way she was going to come back from the dead. So that's where we are, Toryburn. Tide is well out. It's a very shallow slope on the beach, so I think when the tide does come in, it'll come in quite fast. My friend Scott was saying it's a good beach for pottery, shards of pottery from Victorian era and other times. So if you look around, you'll find pots of various kinds. And this one. Yeah, some people are into collecting this kind of stuff. I do like beachcombing myself. Sea glass is the kind of thing I like to find. What's that? Stone? Just a stone. And that must have been a big pipe. Ugh. Presumably from industry further up.
Yeah,
Up
all
river.
sides, both sides. Get all the washed up stuff, all the bits that were broken or didn't make the cut or whatever. You just never know. It's just fascinating to find little bits of art or whatever on the pottery.
Aye. Yeah, if you get some writing on it or designs, that would be the icing on the gingerbread, wouldn't it? Hmm. It's like a bit of a sink or something. Ugh. Doing a live stream from the Fife Coast near the River Forth, which is over there. Yeah, I'll be doing a lot more live streaming because I've got endless amounts of data almost now for the next 18 months. So if you like live streams, you could subscribe and then you'll find out when I'm on the go again in various places. It's a bit of fun doing it. And I don't really edit any of these things, which is a lot better. I've got so much editing to do for my channel that I don't really want to get a lot more film, a lot more video. Oh, you hear the birds? Let me see those swans a bit closer. I think when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll treat myself to a gimbal for this phone. It's a bit too wobbly on a zoom in, isn't it? Let's zoom out again. Yeah. Yeah, I think they pair up for life, those things, don't they?
Yeah.
Swans.
So that's a picture of reconstruction of the face of Lily Sadie.
Lilia Sadie. Lilia Sadie, the witch. So-called witch. Poor old lady.
So that was her.
So she was killed and then buried out there
she was
somewhere.
basically tortured for multiple days and then, she buried here. But there was supposed, like the 1850s, I think they excavated her body, I think, and her skull was reported to be in St Andrews University, I think.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then it went missing, and nobody knows where her skull is. And the wooden coffin, which was put in, it was a walking stick was made out of it. The guy who excavated, he took a stick as a kind of macabre trophy of what he'd done.
Made a walking stick out of her coffin.
Yeah. So, but there is the skull is the sort of important bit. I think it was in Bella Houston at one point. I think it went did a tour. I think his final destination was St Andrews Uni. And yeah, they took construction and stuff off the skull, but now it's gone missing for some reason. So I don't know, not a strange one. But yeah, I think it's like people will drive through this all day every day, and there's a pocket history here of something that happened here in the 1700s, which is pretty.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah.
So we monument statue type thing, just
Yeah.
had that up there as well. But
Oh, that's good. That's nice. Thanks for
But it's
bringing us down here.
And this time of year as well, obviously with Halloween round the corner and that kind of thing. But that's the people behind the stories, you know. That's
Yeah,
the people
yeah.
that,
What's this? Is this armaments? Something else. Flask.
yeah.
Nothing more dangerous than a flask.
Like you went, is it something you just gotta give it a hit?
Let's find out if it goes bang.
It's not my millions being the flash either way at that point.
There we go. Get the litter out the way. Boom. Be there. Right, well, I'll do. Yeah. Right, I'll do for now. If people are interested, they can have a look back, maybe at another live stream later on. I was saying that I've got loads of data from giffgaff.
Yay!
I've got like 60 gigabytes per month.
Wow. Yeah. Other providers are available.
I'll
at times, yeah.
for an 18-month period, something like that. So I'm gonna sicken people with live streams from all over the ship. Hopefully from all over the ship if I get another cruise.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Great fun. Right. Bye for now. Thanks for looking in. Looking later on, maybe you'll get another one from somewhere else in Fife, that's for sure.